Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thanks so much for watching. I just filmed an entire tutorial without my earrings on, and that is a huge pet peeve of mine, so I'm doing great today. But in all seriousness, I just filmed a how I curl my hair now that it is short tutorial. This is one of the #1 requested videos I've gotten over the past 2 weeks since I completely chopped my hair off. I have so many messages a day. You guys are like, I thought you were growing your hair out. I just changed my mind. I just got sick of it and I love the short hair. So I'm gonna walk you guys through all of the tools that I use, whether they're like hot tools or hair products. I'm gonna walk you through all of that. I'm gonna show you the back of my hair in the rest of the video. So please stay tuned and keep watching if you want to know how I achieved this look. And before I do forget to say it, I have thick, oily prone hair that's like pretty flat. I've got coarse hair, and this curl like routine here is gonna last for about 3 to 4 days. So everything's gonna be linked in the description bar below for you guys, along with a few extra hair products that I really enjoy. So while you're down there checking out those links, go ahead and click the subscribe button if you're new here. I would love to have you guys join my YouTube family. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. I have monthly giveaways that go on there every month, and as we amp up into the holiday season, I'm going to be doing a lot more giveaways. So don't forget to follow me on there as well, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so while my curling iron is heating up, I will chat with you guys a little bit about the products that I use afterwards. So I'm gonna link all of my hair stuff below. So like I'll link my hairspray. This is the Big Sexy Hair hairspray, and then today I'm using the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Bodybuilder. It is amazing and I love using this one. A lot of times, I just didn't do it today. A lot of times what I can actually do is I will take some of it and spray it in my roots. Like, it takes the smallest amount, and while I'm getting ready, I'll kind of like pin up my hair just so, I mean, it looks a little crazy for sure, but to kind of give it some volume while it dries. But I'm gonna link my straightener and curling iron for you guys as well. This is the T3 straightener that I use. I mean, of course I recommend this one more than any other straightener out there, which is why it's the one I use, but you don't need to, you know, necessarily have an expensive straightener for this to work. This has just been, like, a lot of people ask how I get my hair so healthy, and like this is a big reason I'm able to keep my hair healthy, is I don't just take care of it with like shampoos, conditioners, and masks, but I also like use products that have like tourmaline in it. I think that's how you say it, and that's known to kind of be a little bit easier on your hair when it's curling as well. And I also use a heat protectant. So T3 curling iron, this is the 1 inch. Since my hair is shorter, I cannot talk today, I absolutely have to use a smaller curling iron. You cannot use a big curling iron if you want to achieve this look. Okay, so I have it set on the 4th setting. Now for this like far back part of my hair, I really don't touch it. That's kind of something I learned from Jen Atkin, I believe is her name. She's the Kardashians hairdresser. I was watching a video years ago of Kylie getting her hair done, and she was like, when your hair is shorter, don't even touch the back of it because it can just actually make it worse, and like it kind of sticks out. So I'm gonna leave this alone. If it is a little bit crazy, I would actually recommend straightening it, but because I blew my hair dry, it's pretty tame. So all I do on the underneath layers that I am gonna curl is I curl my hair. You guys can see that steam. That is because of the heat protectant. I leave out like an inch and a half of hair at the bottom, and that's gonna kind of give you that undone look. So the next one, I'm going to curl this towards my face. So I start with all the pieces by my face, get curled away from my face, and then I will alternate going forward and backwards for the rest of the pieces. And that's how you make sure those curls don't like interlock with each other, I guess. It gives it a separate look so they don't just all like blend together into one big gigantic curl, which can happen when you have shorter hair. So definitely make sure that all of your hair is like curled, like all the way around, but I'm talking about when I'm saying you don't have to curl those underneath pieces, I'm meaning these really short pieces right here. There's no reason for it. So that's really it for this side. I curled like 4 pieces. I'm gonna come over here, same exact thing. Sorry if my camera is going out of focus. I don't know why it is doing this. So same thing over here, the piece that is closest to my face. I'm gonna curl away from my face and leave about an inch, inch and a half out at the bottom. And there you go. And we are gonna go back with the straightener and kind of fix any messed up pieces. Now that the whole bottom layer is done, that's literally it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to really curl it super specific. You just have to make sure that like the top layer is basically all curled around. And so now I'm gonna move on to the top layer and I will show you guys what it looks like from the back. I guess I should have done that when my hair was straight, but not a big deal. You get the gist of it. All right, so I don't brush my hands through it or anything until it is all the way curled. So when I'm doing the top layer, by the way, I did take off my cardigan. It got way too hot in this little closet. So separate it into two. I do curl it based on where my part already sits, and I'll just kind of go based on, you know, the sides. But like I said, don't touch it until it is completely curled. And then I am gonna curl all of this hair, even the back pieces, because I want to make sure that, like I said, like you can't see any parts that aren't straight, that are straight. All right, now I'm going to let it cool down for about 10 minutes. It does take some time, but that's just how you're gonna get the curls to really set in. Then I'm gonna go back in with a straightener, straighten the ends, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. But I mean, I'm basically finished curling my hair. Okay, I have a very sore throat today, so you'll have to excuse if I start to get a little bit raspy. I always get a funk this time of year. Okay, so my hair is officially curled. It's been about 10 minutes. I want to show you guys what the back looks like. It does look a little bit crazy just because I haven't, like, you know, kind of brushed it out with my hands, but I do want to show you what it looks like before I do that. So let me make sure. Okay, sorry. So I'm trying to make sure I can actually see that you guys can see. So you can see that like the front part of my hair is a lot more curly than the back. It's not a super big deal. The back of my hair is like never really as curly, but if you want to make it as curly, then you definitely can. But I get a lot of questions ever since my hair's been short about what I told my hairdresser to do with my hair when she cut it. And because I have like never been someone who got my hair dyed, like I rarely go and get my hair cut. I'm not the best, and I did not even think like to ask my hairdresser that. I literally just was like, go for it. Like just cut it. Like here, cool. I kind of like showed her with my hands. I was like, maybe, you know, like this length, and I just let her do it. It is a little bit shorter in the back than it is the front. But I mean, again, I like didn't ask for that. I just kind of like let her do what she thinks is best. So I've got my straightener going. Now I'm just going to take my hands and run it through my hair. Just kind of like pull it all apart. And you can see, like, honestly, not a lot needs to be done to my hair. Like it's pretty good. The biggest thing I like to do is make sure that my roots, like I sometimes will have, like, you can see it over here a little better, like this curl starts really high and then I'll find like somewhere where the curl starts really low. You're gonna want to use that straightener just to really even out your hair and make sure that it's all like starts to curl at the same place, and also to pull out and just kind of straighten those ends a little bit. And usually this side's pretty good. That is the case here today. Just kind of run the straightener through to make sure it's all even. Pretty simple. And you are going to straighten just the parts of your hair that you left out of the curling iron. This side is a little bit different because I do have a lot more volume to this side because my part is over here. So you can see like this curl always kind of wants to be really high. So I'm just going to kind of fix that a little bit, make sure it all blends together smoothly. All right, so now you can see my hair is flat to my head. I do have very flat hair, but I'm good to go with pretty much everything. You can see hair is good to go and nice and wavy. So now what I will do is I spray it first, just because I want to make sure, you know, it holds. Don't need a ton of hairspray. Because like I said, my hair does hold curl pretty well. And then, so for the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Bodybuilder. So what I like about this is you can customize, like it's a customizable body and hold spray. So you can see barely at the top here, there's 2 little notches. So this part right here says L, this says H, so that is low and high. And so I basically turn mine up to high, and that's gonna give you more body. So this is truly a body builder. It is like, it is crazy. So all I'll do is I spray a little bit of it on my roots. I don't get super close to my roots like with like a dry shampoo. That's honestly not necessary. And then I'll just kind of work it in with my fingers. And you can like see just how much it added. And that was just like my roots. So same thing over here. And then I will go through the ends and kind of, you probably don't need this much, but I have really heavy hair. So my hair has a tendency to like kind of fall throughout the day, even with, I mean, in any product really. And you can see we've got a lot of volume. So like I've said, it will fall a little bit. So this looks a little crazy, but it will go down a little. And then lastly, I just used the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum on the ends. This is something I've done since I had long hair. It makes such a difference with like the shine of your hair. And it honestly helps with the health a lot. And that is it, guys. That is literally all I do to curl my hair. I hope that this made sense. When I'm doing hair tutorials, because I'm in just like such a routine and it takes me like on a normal day, it only will take me about 3 to 4 minutes to do my entire head of hair. I just feel like sometimes I'm a little all over the place when I'm filming hair tutorials, so I hope this made sense. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. I love you guys so much. Stay safe, stay sane, and I'll see you in my next video.